Page 81, Lesson 7, Reading. The seasons in Britain are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. March, April, and May are the spring months. June, July, and August are the summer months. September, October, and November are the autumn months. December, January, and February are the winter months. Spring is the season of the year in which farmers plant their seeds. It is the season between winter and summer. Leaves and flowers appear in spring. Summer is the hottest season. It is the season between spring and autumn. In summer, the sun is very warm and there are a lot of flowers. Autumn is the time of the year between the warm weather of summer and the cold weather of winter. Fruits become ripe, leaves turn gold and fall from the trees in autumn. Winter is the season between autumn and spring. It is the cold season of the year, the coldest of the 4 seasons. It snows and water freezes in winter in Britain. Page 82. In winter, the days are short and the nights are long. In December, the sun rises about 8 o'clock and sets about 4 o'clock. There are only about 8 hours of daylight. In summer, the days are long and the nights are short. In July, the sun rises about 4 o'clock and sets about 8 o'clock. There are about 16 hours of daylight. Questions and answers. Are there 4 seasons in the year? Yes, there are 4 seasons in the year. How many seasons are there in the year? There are 4 seasons in the year. Are the 4 seasons spring, summer, autumn, and winter? Yes, the 4 seasons are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. What are the 4 seasons? The 4 seasons are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Are March, April, and May the spring months? Yes, March, April, and May are the spring months. What are the spring months? March, April, and May are the spring months. Are June, July, and August the summer months? Yes, June, July, and August are the summer months. What are the summer months? June, July, and August are the summer months. Are September, October, and November the autumn months? Yes, September, October, and November are the autumn months. What are the autumn months? September, October, and November are the autumn months. Are December, January, and February the winter months? Yes, December, January, and February are the winter months. What are the winter months? December, January, and February are the winter months. Do farmers plant their seeds in spring? Yes, farmers plant their seeds in spring. When do farmers plant their seeds? Farmers plant their seeds in spring. Is spring the season between winter and summer? Yes, spring is the season between winter and summer. What is the season between winter and summer? Spring is the season between winter and summer. Do leaves and flowers appear in spring? Yes, leaves and flowers appear in spring. When do leaves and flowers appear? Leaves and flowers appear in spring. Is summer the hottest season? Yes, summer is the hottest season. What is the hottest season? Summer is the hottest season. Is summer the season between spring and autumn? Yes, summer is the season between spring and autumn. What is the season between spring and autumn? Summer is the season between spring and autumn. Is the sun very warm in summer? Yes, the sun is very warm in summer. When is the sun very warm? The sun is very warm in summer. Is autumn the season between summer and winter? Yes, autumn is the season between summer and winter. What is the season between summer and winter? Autumn is the season between summer and winter. Do fruits become ripe in autumn? Yes, fruits become ripe in autumn. When do fruits become ripe? Fruits become ripe in autumn. Page 84. Do leaves turn gold and fall from the trees in autumn? Yes, leaves turn gold and fall from the trees in autumn. When do leaves turn gold and fall from the trees? Leaves turn gold and fall from the trees in autumn. Is winter the season between autumn and spring? Yes, winter is the season between autumn and spring. What is the season between autumn and spring? Winter is the season between autumn and spring. Is winter the cold season of the year? Yes, winter is the cold season of the year. What is the cold season of the year? Winter is the cold season of the year. Is winter the coldest of the four seasons? Yes, winter is the coldest of the four seasons. What is the coldest of the four seasons? Winter is the coldest of the four seasons. Does it snow in winter in Britain? Yes, it snows in winter in Britain. When does it snow in Britain? It snows in winter in Britain. Does water freeze in winter in Britain? Yes, water freezes in winter in Britain. When does water freeze in Britain? Water freezes in winter in Britain. Are the days short and are the nights long in winter? Yes, the days are short and the nights are long in winter. When are the days short and the nights long? The days are short and the nights are long in winter. Does the sun rise about 8 o'clock in December? Yes, the sun rises about 8 o'clock in December. When does the sun rise in December? The sun rises about 8 o'clock in December. Does the sun set about 4 o'clock in December? Yes, the sun sets about 4 o'clock in December. When does the sun set in December? The sun sets about 4 o'clock in December. Are there only about 8 hours of daylight in December? Yes, there are only about 8 hours of daylight in December. How many hours of daylight are there in December? There are only about 8 hours of daylight in December. Are the days long and are the nights short in summer? Yes, the days are long and the nights are short in summer. When are the days long and the nights short? The days are long and the nights are short in summer. Does the sun rise about 4 o'clock in July? Yes, the sun rises about 4 o'clock in July. When does the sun rise in July? The sun rises about 4 o'clock in July. Does the sun set about 8 o'clock in July? Yes, the sun sets about 8 o'clock in July. When does the sun set in July? The sun sets about 8 o'clock in July. Are there about 16 hours of daylight in July? Yes, there are about 16 hours of daylight in July. How many hours of daylight are there in July? There are about 16 hours of daylight in July. Is the weather usually warm in summer and cold in winter? Yes, the weather is usually warm in summer and cold in winter. When is the weather usually warm and cold? The weather is usually warm in summer and cold in winter.